Hello, beautiful Virgo. I hope you are doing fantastic. I am Elena Valdez, and I am here to do your August mid-month tarot reading. I hope you're doing very well and handling these astrological energies as best as you can because it is wild out there right now. We have Mercury in retrograde. We have that full moon coming up here on the 19th. That's going to be a bit intense with squares, and there's a lot happening. So please be gentle with yourself and other people and know that you are not crazy. All right, beautiful. Let's get started with your reading, and we're going to open up with the self-care card for the month or the remainder of the month. So this is going to be something that you need to be aware of in terms of what is needed from you for self-care, okay? All right, for my beautiful Virgo. Beautiful Virgo. Change. Oh, this is such a beautiful card. Check it out. Check it out. She's got the snake wrapped around her neck, his or her neck. Gender does not matter here. You apply gender how it best resonates for you. This beautiful Virgo, this is about embracing change. So this tells me that there are some things that are shifting in your environment right now, right? And maybe some of these things that are changing trajectory or, that are realigning, I should say, because that's really what this is about. This is about things adjusting and realigning to how they will best serve you in the future, even if that may not feel that way right now. Like you may not be feeling like change happening in your life right now feels good, but this is about embracing it, embracing the change. So I know some of you are going through it. I have some friends who are Virgos, and I've been hearing all sorts of things. So let's get into it. Let's start with the most prevalent energy for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm asking for the most prevalent energy because there's a lot going on. So we want to hone this down and prioritize this to the most important element. For Virgo, Temperance, the Hanged Man, and Judgment. Okay, Virgo, you're coming out of the gates with all major arcana. Makes sense considering you're going through some change here. So this is what I'm picking up. This change is internal. It's psychological, it's emotional, it's spiritual. It's less about other people and more about yourself, okay? Temperance is about balancing the emotional and the tangible, the material and the sensitivities, okay? This is about balancing. Really, this is mostly about balancing spirituality, emotion with the 3D. So balancing the 5D with 3D, balancing what we feel, what we collect intuitively and energetically, and grounding that into our 3D earthly experience, okay? And with the Hanged Man, I love the Hanged Man because the Hanged Man says that there is a time out that's taking place, like a self-reflection that's taking place with this crown chakra activation here. It's like you are taking a time out, Virgo. And I feel like this is self-directed. I feel like you yourself are doing this on your own, by your own accord, not because anyone else is asking you to, not because someone else made you go into the space, but you yourself have been attracted and pulled into. It's almost like you're summoning yourself inward. And with the Hanged Man next to the Temperance here, I'm feeling, usually when this card comes up, it's about considering other people's perspectives. But what I'm picking up here, especially since it's right underneath the Change card, is that you are really assessing yourself, like your own, like various perspectives about yourself that you have about yourself, and that you're assessing, like, How do I want to live my life? Because temperance is bigger picture, right? It's associated with the sign of Sagittarius. And so this is bigger picture thinking. This is about our belief system. So for some of you, you are really questioning your belief system, like your culture. Like, what do you like about your culture? What do you not like about your culture? And almost like a want here to want to explore outside of yourself, yet bringing it inwardly. I hope that makes sense. And then with the Judgment here, this is about making decisions about how you want to live your life. It's almost like you're going through a little bit of a, I don't want to say existential crisis, because that seems a bit more, maybe sometimes it has a little bit of a negative connotation to it. This is way more positive. This feels, again, it's self-directed, it's self-initiated. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful because it's not like you're being influenced by something else, right? This is you. This is all you, Virgo. Let's ask Spirit what a potential challenge, or what the potential challenge for the next 2-3 weeks will be for Virgo. Ten of Cups. Oh, really? Okay, so 8 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. Beautiful. There's some confusion here, or something that you're not fully trusting here. So this is about, the 10 of Cups is about the happy family, happy life, being content, having joy with the people you live with, the people that you share life with, and not necessarily, it's not isolated to the people you live with, right? Because some of you potentially live alone. Maybe you're not married, maybe you don't have a family, but this could be your immediate or extended family. It can be your parents, it can be your siblings. Paired with the 8 of Swords, there's something about your family life, though, that's causing you a feeling of feeling bound. It's almost like you're not feeling reciprocated here. There's something about energy or family, being with your family. Again, this can be your immediate family. It can be your relationship, your spouse, your children, your parents. It can also be community that you consider family-like, right? Like your neighbors, what have you. It's going to be different for all of you. But in any case, the challenge about this, honey, is that you're feeling bound. There's something about your connection with your family currently in the next 2 to 3 weeks that's making you feel like you don't have control over how things unfold in your family life. And there's a feeling here of, oh, I kind of have to do things the way they want to, or I'm not free to just roam. You could be at odds with what your family wants versus what you want to do, making you feel restricted, right? This could be what this is, that you feel like you can't just go do your own thing. I just felt that some of you are on vacation with family, and that feels like, oh, you kind of have to do what they want to do. But really the big issue here, or the real issue in this situation, and why you feel bound and restricted, is that there's a lack of reciprocity here. And for some of you, you're feeling the pressure from family making you feel like you're not reciprocating. For others of you, you're not feeling like you're getting in return what you would like to from your family or your community or your sphere of influence, whatever you identify, whomever or whatever you identify as the closest people in your life, right? The people that are meant to bring you that joy, happiness. Not that it's their responsibility to make you happy, right? Because it is not. It's obviously our responsibility, but people do affect us. People do influence our moods and how we feel about life. They do. You know, otherwise we'd be fine just living alone under a rock without people, right? But in this case, lovely, it just feels like that has, you've gotten to a point where you're like, I don't feel like I'm being given to by my family in the way that I would like to be given to. That's the bottom line. So let's see what the hidden strength, what can you potentially benefit from this challenge? What is the hidden strength in this challenge for Virgo? Oops. There you are, Virgo, the Hermit card. That's your card that's associated with you. Yeah, so the benefit of this, or the hidden strength, even if it feels yucky, beautiful Virgo, the benefit in this is that you're going to be pushed into a place where you're working very hard for yourself, for your own endeavors, your own inspirations and creativity. You're going to be inspired here, or you are currently inspired to move into a place where you go inward. You literally isolate yourself from these people or this situation. You're working hard towards something that's inspiring you. This could be a new sense of creativity. This can be anything or anyone that makes you feel like there's a spark, like it's an igniting a new sense of purpose here. There's something that you're stumbling upon or that you're focusing on. For some of you, this could be a new relationship. For others of you, this can be a creative project. Others of you, this is a business that you're focusing on. Others of you are deciding to go and do a hobby that really inspires you, that fuels your rawness, that fuels your, that passion, right? It's the beginning stages of something really great here. And since this is not satisfying you, or something about this is feeling heavy, Virgo, you're going to shift into this energy. And that's what's going to be beneficial. Even though it doesn't feel good, you're going to benefit because it's going to force you into the space of having to really focus hard on what's important to you. All right, let's ask Spirit, what actions or action you're being encouraged to take? What action, Spirit, do you encourage our beautiful Virgo to take? Queen of Cups, the Sun, beautiful. Ten of Swords. The action that you're being inspired or you're being encouraged to take, beautiful, beautiful Virgo, is first and foremost to walk away or end anything that does not make you feel good about yourself. To be open to love that is generous, love that is nurturing. And this can come by way of you exuding this energy towards others, and or allowing others to love you in a very self-care, nurturing, concrete, grounded way of the Queen of Cups. For some of you, that's what's been missing. Nurturing, love. This joyous energy that's connected to heart center, that's connected to being nurtured and loved. So you're being encouraged to move into energies, whether it's you yourself caring for yourself or allowing people to do that for you, and end the things that don't make you feel good in your spirit. Very simple, Virgo. I think this is coming up because there's been, this situation here has blocked the receiving of nurturing. And I think that's what's missing here, beautiful Virgo. But there is energy around you that wants to give you that. For some of you, this can be about a water sign or a Leo presence, potentially. Doesn't have to be. These are just energies. Let's see what advice, let's see what your closing advice is, beautiful Virgo. The Fool, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Your advice, beautiful Virgo, is to take a new leap of faith, a new path, move away move away from the conflict, move away from people that make you feel like you have to compete, move away with from people that you have to prove yourself to. For some of you, this is about literally retreating and going away and traveling somewhere just temporarily to move away from this energy. And really just focus on your groundedness. This is you, Knight of Pentacles. This is about focusing on the things that bring you stability and security. And also being willing to offer this to the people who are willing to offer this to you as well. Remember, you have energy here, right? Look how beautiful this is. The Knight of Pentacles feeding into the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is another energy, another person that you're being encouraged and being advised to give to. You're showing, you're seeing signs of care from someone. And they may be a little shy. They may not be as open about it, but it's obvious that they care, right? But the bottom line, in terms of advice, honey, this is about moving away. You see how the Fool is moving away from this energy? And instead of focusing on things that are a little chaotic with other people, it's about focusing on new path, new adventure, new learning, maybe travel, maybe like going away for the weekend, exploring something different, and also focusing on your stability. And potentially grounding stability with someone else if you have. And it doesn't have to be romantic, right? It can simply be a friend that you have noticed has always been there for you, and maybe you have pushed away a bit, or a business associate or a colleague, someone at work that has been supportive to you that you're pushing away, and you're like, no, it's time for me to give into this energy because it's healing. It's good. There's a lot happening here in your energy, beautiful Virgo. The bottom line, the most important thing that I see here is this energy here. This energy of internal change, deep spiritual internal shift that you're going through. And that could be why you maybe no longer vibe or have things in common with your immediate family or people that you once felt connected to, which is why it may be feeling restrictive and lack of reciprocity. But you have lots of potential here, lots of energy towards focusing on something greater and more beautiful that's going to bring you results here. Okay, beautiful Virgo, I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please like, subscribe, comment. I would greatly appreciate that. And I hope to see you back here again in September. Bye.